Hi everyone, this is Athar Mansoor from TRACS. So I was talking to Daniyal informally a few days ago, and we were discussing the suicide committed by the Superintendent of Police in Islamabad, Mr. Adil Akbar. And there are many rumors about why he committed suicide. Some people say he was under tremendous stress due to his police job. Some others say he had some family issues. But God knows what is the precise reason or the exact set of reasons which led him towards committing this extreme act of taking his own life. Anyways, this discussion between Daniel and myself led to a subsequent discussion, which was about the way we are managing our lives these days, which is kind of going into the domain of mismanagement. We are overoccupied with certain things which eat away a large chunk of our daily routine. For example, just without any reason indulging into social media and your electronic gadgetry and wasting your time on that. Similarly, being unable to follow a routine or a disciplined routine in your workplace so that you are able to lead a work life, you're able to lead a life which has work-life balance. And also, due to maybe unreasonable behaviors or attitudes of your teammates, maybe your partners, your family members, your siblings, in your home and outside your home, in your professional settings, your bosses, your peers, your colleagues. Anyways, I'm not going to go into too much detail of why we are living stressful lives, but this discussion of Daniel and myself, I thought that I would host a show for you, especially because Daniel seconded my arguments that we need to convey in a very focused manner the reasons for this stressful life, and not only reasons, but the good part is that we thought of some solutions, and Daniel would share with you those solutions to overcome stressful life. Anyways, Daniel, welcome. Thank you so much for agreeing to come and talk to people about this very important issue, very important topic. My first question to you is that do you agree? And because we had that informal discussion, but I want to formalize it through arguments of yours. Do you agree we are living in a stressful era and we are mismanaging our daily lives, and that is why we are stressed out?
Thank you, sir, for inviting me for this very important topic. And yes, I would absolutely agree with your viewpoint that stress has taken a toll on our lives. This stress is an inevitable part of life, but I feel the way we're managing it, especially in today's fast-paced world, we're doing something wrong. I've seen people from across the ages. It's not only old people or people with jobs that are having stress, but I've seen young boys and girls, literally ages 10 to 15, saying that we are suffering from stress. So when you're a college student, your stress is your grades. Then once you graduate, your stress elevates to finding the perfect university. Then you start stressing about finding the perfect job. Similarly, for those who are married, their stress is different. Maybe problems with their spouse or elsewhere, or and it's a similar.
You and I can relate to this because we are married. Anyways, yeah, sorry, go on.
Absolutely, sir. We can probably host another video on this. But on a serious note, once you grow older, then the stress continues. So stress is prevalent across all ages. But I feel the major difference is that our pace of life has increased significantly, and I think we are not just handling it well. Further on as we go, I'll let you know what we should do to probably increase better.
Yes, Daniel, I agree with you. So we are not handling it well. Viewers, you need to understand that stress is going to be there. It's going to be there because we have limited resources in terms of, for example, time, finances, and managing relationships. managing social circle, we have limited resources and we need to use them very, I would not say just efficiently, but effectively. And if we use them efficiently and effectively, it's a very tricky combination. And it's some people say it's a trade-off. Sometimes for finding efficiency, you need to go effectiveness, and sometimes to find effectiveness, you need to you just forego the efficiency part. Anyway, so Daniel, yes, I second your arguments from the perspective that we are not handling this situation well, and we are overoccupied with certain things, which led towards this stress building. So now, Daniel, the major part of this video, the important part or the vital part through which we would like to convey or send clear-cut messages and convey the ideas behind the strategy which we need to adopt in our daily lives so that we can overcome this stress. So I think you have discussed with me also some steps, but I would like to formalize through this video the steps you would suggest to the viewers to take so that they can overcome stressful lives.
Yes, sir. Sir, before I go into the five practical steps, there are two things that need to be noted. First of all, stress in moderate amounts is good for your health. It keeps you active, it keeps you vigilant, and it keeps you, handle situations well. So certain amount of stress is actually good for you, and it's okay to be stressed out a little. So that is called positive, productive or positive stress. Secondly, the advice that we're going to give, we are not medical doctors, so we will not tell you to take certain medicines or go to your doctors, but these are just practical science-based tips that I've used to a certain extent. I'm sure you also used and do work. So let's start. The first is just stop stressing about it. I know it seems counterintuitive, but this actually works. If you have you have to understand that life is inevitable. Lot of events in your life will be stressful, and there are no other ways about it. For instance, you have a presentation at work that you have to give to your senior manager, or you have an exam to give. You don't have an option. You, in either cases, you have to take the event. So when there is no option, then the best thing is to forget about it. Just focus on the positive aspect. Keep your mind wandering. Don't focus on your energies on the event. The more you focus, the more you remember the event, the more stressful it will get. When we were young, we used to think that this is the most important event of our life, but all those events have passed and you're still there. So it means that events come and go. All you need to do is to stop thinking about the super stressors and just focus on the present. Deep breathe, and the event will pass itself. So stop focusing and stop thinking about that event 24/7. First. Second is, sir, move your body. There are countless studies which says that if you exercise, if you move your body, the stress levels goes away. The stress hormone cortisol, when you move your body, your blood pressure raises, your temperature raises, and your body releases adrenaline and cortisol. Now these are hormones which makes you feel good. So whenever you have ideally you should work out 3 to 4 times a week. If you don't have the time, just go out for a simple walk. Go out in the nature and absorb the energy from outside. Just make it a point to move your body for 30 to 40 minutes per day. This will give is this will positively reinforce your brain, and it will for sure reduce your stress levels. Number three, prioritize your sleep. Sleep is one of the best natural medicines out there. Ideally, you should sleep for 7.5 to 8 hours a night. And I can tell you from personal experience, whenever I sleep well, my skin glows, my overall efficiency increases, and I just perform better. My stress level decreases. And it is very important to also understand that when I say 7 to 8 hours, it doesn't mean that you sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning and wake up at 10 o'clock. No, it's ideal that you should sleep early and wake up early. Stick to your body's natural routine so that when you wake up, you feel healthy and less stressful. When you align your body's natural rhythms to your sleep patterns, your stress will go away, and your even colleagues and friends will notice a positive energy. So this also helps. Number four, focus on yourself. We've all heard the word personal development. It's a very buzzword in today's world, but personal development is something which will reduce the stress levels. When I say personal development, I mean focus on yourself, invest in yourself, practice mindfulness, sit alone in silence, uh, basically do things that enhance your mental level. Eat well, dress well, because I feel that when you dress well, when you take care of yourself, your confidence grows, and when your confidence grows, your stress level automatically decreases. So always find enough time to relax and recharge. Read good books, invest in good company, and when possible, try to upgrade yourself. The more confident you'll feel in your skin, the more better you'll perform, and your stress levels will decrease. And sir, my fifth point, which I have personally experienced, is talk it out. Whether it's your spouse, whether it's your parents, because what happens is every day, when the stressful events build up, they keep accumulating inside of you. And there is a tendency, like you talked about that unfortunate suicide case. What happened was that everything was building up in him, and he just exploded. So it's always better to talk to your close ones, loved ones. Just they don't need to give you solutions. What you need is someone who can hear your problems out and comfort you. We're all capable of addressing our own problems, but sometimes when life gets tough and stressful, what you need is someone who to hear your problems out, give you a helping hand, and basically this is all you need, and you'll be able to solve problems. So if you have that's why we recommend that, have a good system of friends and family. Whenever possible, talk with them. Open your heart out, talk your mind out, and hopefully your stress levels will decrease. So these are five steps which I feel I've used some of them, and obviously they won't finish your stress, but they will obviously play an important part in reducing your overall stress levels.
Thank you so much, Daniel. So, viewers, the major idea is that you cannot finish the stress or you cannot remove the stress completely from your life. And as Daniel has rightly recognized and identified, that moderate levels of stress are good. And I tell you from my own experience, just as Daniel has shared his own experience, that if you have moderate levels, which are manageable levels of stress, they would in fact increase and enhance your productivity because you would be a little bit on your toes, little bit, not too much on your toes, a little bit for meeting some deadline, maybe for delivering some output to your colleagues, maybe to your seniors, or maybe to your family. So you want to deliver some output for your family. So moderate levels are very good. In fact, Daniel, you have identified five very good concrete steps which everyone can take in his or her life to overcome stressful situations. And I like the first point, which is stop stressing, right? So just forget about certain things and do not just, get paranoid and don't go into that mode that you are just 24/7 thinking of that issue or challenge or some, obstacle or hurdle or hiccup in your smooth progression in life. Don't do that. Some things are not meant to be important for you, and don't chase them or don't think too much about that and don't get obsessed about those. And also, Daniel, thank you so much for pointing out that we are not medical doctors or psychiatrists. We are not going to prescribe any medicine. We are not psychologists even. We are just talking about simple, straightforward things which we can adopt in our daily lives. For example, having a good network of friends or colleagues is never is always going to be good. It's going to be very healthy. Investing in your exercise, your body, your sleep, your eating habits, eating good, healthy nutrition in terms of fruits and vegetables, and maintaining a healthy nutrition balance. It's always, something which can be done by everyone. And similarly, reading good books, watching good channels, YouTube channels, which are informative. Like, Daniel shares so much information through through this channel, and relaxing sometimes by just indulging into some hobby, gardening for example, or maybe like Daniel, you travel a lot, and I assume you are traveling soon. So I would request that when you go there, relax yourself, come back and share your experience with the viewers. So viewers, thank you so much, Daniel. Thank you so much for this extremely valuable video. It's very important, viewers, this loss of life from the perspective of Mr. Adil Akbar, who was an asset for the country. He was a brilliant officer in terms of his career, and also his academic career is outstanding. He was a gold medalist at the Government College in Lahore, and also he secured a very high merit. I guess he secured second position in the competitive exam, but unfortunately, he has committed suicide. So it must be some stressful situation. We are not guessing what it was, whether it was related to his profession or family life or social circle, but it must have been some stressful situation which led him to perform this extreme act. So stay tuned for more interesting videos. Join TRACS.